I also think that it's a different kind of superstar, you know. I feel that there are so many actors who do not get their due in film.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's something where, I mean, think about it. I mean, look at Sacred Games, look at Queen's Gambit. There are so many shows that make you think that, wait, but this actor was in that film. Why didn't I look at him then? Or why didn't I feel? Because they did not get that opportunity in film.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, maybe they won't be film stars, but they will
be stars.
They'll be stars. What is a star? What is a star? You tell me.
For me, it's somebody who you aspire to be, somebody you want to hold on to, but can't
But
be approached.
But don't you think the
it's old school.
So that's our idea, right? So
yeah.
But isn't that now like it's?
I think what's happening here also. I asked myself the same question because I'm also I gravitate towards cinema.
Yeah.
But the thing is, maybe it's because we belong to the previous wave of
we do
content creators, and I don't like the word content per se, especially movies and cinemas and so what we do. But we belong to the previous wave of, look at somebody, once again, like Mahira was saying, look at somebody like Pankaj Tripathi.
Yeah.
That you're used to seeing as a small supporting actor in big movies.
Right.
Playing a dad, playing a chacha, playing somebody who's going to rough up he's playing a loan shark.
Yeah.
And now somebody comes along and makes this entire series around him, and we're able to see this actor in a way because 90 minutes or 120 minutes, and the financial constraints that go with recovering 100 crore at the box office. Maybe you need that big name. So avenues are opening up, and maybe we're just not at this stage used to making that transit. We're not ready to a slot.
We are right. So coming to Barma Khiladi, you've introduced a lot of new talent, and you know, of course, Daniel has done one like. एक रमजान सीरियल उन्होंने किया था उसके अलावा new talent, new boys, you know, we haven't seen them. Do you see the potential for them to like become those like? What is the potential do you see?
So I feel, and we were talking about this right now, even with Sadiq I was talking about this, that you know, I mean, my idea of being a star is longevity, is what they all laugh at me for saying this, but Sarmad always told me. लंबी रेस का घोड़ा गंगू लंबी रेस का
मगर हमारा लंबी रेस भी अब छोटी हो गई है
तो अब what do you do now? That's up to them. That's up to them. They will be given platforms, they will be given opportunities. What will you do with that? That's their thing. Can there be people who will come out, who will go places? Yes, I believe so.
Right.
I believe so. I in fact think that there will come a time where people will be picked from digital and put in big films, you know, and then they will become these, you know, film stars. But I do feel that that's what they do with it. I don't know if we can create.
We were. I'm sorry about cutting you off. We were because in the last 1 year, I think I've learned more about this line of work than I have in the last 10 years. Because working with people who've got experience and I work in a bit of a vacuum.
Yeah.
When we were on set for Nikar. Somebody, I'm not going to name who, showed up on set who's very recently became a viral sensation in the social media stuff.
Okay, now let's think.
And
no, I'm also thinking.
There's really too many people. And I'm
also thinking.
I'm thinking too.
Irrelevant.
Okay, tell
I asked Mahira, I'm like, you know, where do you see somebody like him or her? I'm not even going to be. I was like, where do you see their career going in 10 years? Because right now they're everywhere. Right now,
I know what you're talking about.
Mahira said something which has stuck with me. She's like, it's about continuous hard work over a long period of time.
Yes.
It's not about that one video or that one thing. It's about you have to put in, or so I've learned, a lot of work, a lot of effort to have that kind of career that you're talking about.
Yeah.
And just consistent.
Just
you know,
consistency.
you'll fall.
Yeah.
You'll have a flop.
Yeah.
Because your job is to constantly make that film, that TV serial, whatever, and keep on going and going and going and going, because that is actually the job.
Yeah.
So I think this was our work ethic, you know, that you have to just keep on going. So yeah, like you said, I know you're talking about that if you consistently, working hard.
We talk about censorship on the big screen and on television, and then there's none right now on digital, thank God.
So far.
So far. Yeah. थोड़ा बहुत कोशिश करते रहते हैं. Did you ever feel as a producer and as a director that यार let's not go there because हमारी जो देखने वाली आवाम है वो इतनी tolerant तो नहीं है जितनी बाहर है. I mean there's a lot more room to play when you're doing an international project. जुबान की भी आपको थोड़ी सी flexibility मिल जाती है, गाली गलोच भी चल जाती है. You know Netflix पे तो सब कुछ चल जाता है. So we saw Salman's little teaser.
I'll be very honest, I was very squeamish because I've only ever done cinema.
Yeah.
Right, so but
मगर अदनान सिनेमा में सब कुछ चलता है लेकिन
आप कुछ चीजें बोल नहीं सकते ना.
Exactly.
कुछ words नहीं बोल सकते.
सिनेमा तो चलता है भाई because you guys you're on television as well, you're on film as well. So do you feel that if you cross that barrier on digital, लोग कहेंगे oh God ये क्या हो गया?
मैं एक चीज बताऊं आमना, I really 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 believe this. जब आप कोई चीज डालते हैं, चाहे वो फिल्म हो, टीवी में हो या सीरीज में भी हो, जहाँ भी, जब आप कोई चीज डालते हैं ना for the heck of it, for the sake of it, वो it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Right.
It doesn't go down well. But if there is something put in because it is absolutely required and necessary. Can you imagine Sarmad? Can you imagine the coach not talking like this? I mean, the fun of it was कि वो कहता है मैं बल्ला.
ये रिकॉर्ड हो
हम चाहते हैं माहिरा खान दिखें.
But it's true. I mean, मैं कुछ कह नहीं रही, मैं कह. But that's how they talk.
Trying to seek controversy.
Yeah.
By saying these things, I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah.
But like she said, a coach is going to speak like that
to
his players. Players are going to talk like that. So I mean, if it's honest and it's in context, and thankfully right now we can get away with it.
Right.
And also we didn't do it just for the sake of doing it. You know, कि just कि ये हम कर देंगे तो कि कोई अलग चीज जाएगी और इसलिए हमें controversy. No, not at all. We just want to be as close to reality.
They didn't even want to play the teaser for you guys.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. I was like, once again, I'm just like, I should. Holy,
no, कोई backfire now.
Actually, now you have a line of like suitors.
I know, suitors.
Very quickly, 5th March, 7 episodes will go on.
No. So 5th March, Tap Mad. Please subscribe. This is.
कितने की subscription है?
199. 200 रुपए की.
पर महीने की है? ठीक है.
एक महीने की है, 200 रुपए की है. 5th of March we drop. How many episodes are we dropping?
2, Saturday and Sunday, 5th and 6th. So every week we're going to have 2 episodes.
ठीक है.
Every week we will have 2 episodes. Saturday, Sunday, 5th and 6th March.
It's less than the price of a plate of fries.
It's less than the price. Yeah, okay.
5th March, and please subscribe at ASAP.
And we might
iPhones,
also.
Android, Smart TV, available everywhere.
Also, we might actually, and I don't know, ये आप काट दीजिएगा अगर नहीं हुआ, but I think it's no, because I want this to at least the first 15-20 minutes of the first episode we want to put up on YouTube for free.
Right.
So we actually want to show you a little bit, ताकि आप देखें और आप क्लिक करें और आप साइन अप करें और आप पैसे दें. नहीं क्या पैसे? I think सिर्फ 200 रुपए, and I think it's I mean inshallah you guys better watch it to review it.
I really like what I think Zen said, that the brand is not going to decide what you watch. You will decide what you want to watch.
Right.
Really
Absolutely.
What did you think of the stuff that we've released so far, the trailer, the songs,
No, I love it. I think it's a no-brainer. How do you go wrong with it? I mean, कौम का दिल धड़कता है cricket पे. You've got Mahira Khan producing it. You've got this new talent, and there's the pulse to it.
Yeah.
You know, that you feel there's a vibe to it.
We'll really find out when she reviews it though.
I hope that vibe is consistent throughout the 7 episodes.
And I'll tell you something, it's just different.
Yeah.
It's something different. It's not run of the mill at all. So anything which is different, it has its own value.
Nina, can I just say that you make and you produce such progressive content that this little trio is kind of a flag bearer of good content. So how do you go wrong with it? I mean, look at Adnan's body of work. Look at Mahira's body of work.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So lots of hopes. And I hope that next series also happens with the women cricketers or the women sportsmen.
Oh, and if not the women sportsmen, I think Yeah, that's, you know, like just having
something.
You can tell she's got something.
She's got something. Yeah, she's got something in her
No,
head.
I just think we need to get into middle age as well. Don't you think?
Yes.
Like we need to just.
Struggling middle-aged journalists.
But also, I think
Why not?
Hardly
Why
struggling.
not? We don't talk about women middle-age
Well,
issues.
We don't. I think middle-aged women are having a moment, by the way.
They are, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, totally.
Can't you see?
Your face.
Sorry,
We'll move over
Sorry,
to the
sorry,
next
sorry.
point now.
But we are aiming at some subjects which are taboo, of
Yeah.
course, but we're
Yes.
definitely interested in them. But they're also taboo and that also brings a lot of awareness. It's not just like a taboo है तो कर दो,
बिल्कुल.
you know वो ले लो, and
बिल्कुल.
worse नहीं. वो awareness भी अपने साथ लेकर
बिल्कुल.
आएंगे. So we're definitely looking at something like that after this, inshallah.
Super. And we'll keep pestering these people.